Here's the new prototype 500 amp 144 volt motor controller. This is based off of Paul's Revolt controller. It clamps the MOSFETs and diodes for the power stage in between the circuit board and the heatsink. There's 15 820 microfarad capacitors for the capacitor bank, as well as 3 4.7 microfarad ripple caps to filter out the ripple. It's using the same logic board as Paul's controller right now, and code. And then the gas pedal is actually out of a Ford 500 digital gas pedal. It's got 3 potentiometers in it, just like the one that was used with the stamp. Just uses one of them for now. Up here we got a new addition, a voltmeter and a current meter. So we can see we got battery voltage and our battery amps. The amp meter still needs to be calibrated, so that's not right yet. And then we got our multimeter to measure bus voltage. We got a little bit of residual charge there. So we got the little 12 volt SLA battery for the 12 volt control. So power that up. So now the controller's on. The little yellow LED will blink 2 seconds on, 2 seconds off. And we got our pre-charge button up here. That hold that down, we can pre-charge the controller. Once it gets to about 36 volts, it's good enough. About 95% charged. And then back here we got emergency stop button to close the contactor. And here's a contactor. It's just a single 200 amp single pole contactor with our we got our 12 volts going into it. We got our positive voltage for the controller and our positive voltage for the motor, as well as our pre-charge leads coming off it, just to make things simple. So we'll turn the stop switch and close the contactor. There we go. Controller's hot, and if we push the pedal, it should spin the tires. We're using a simple ramping code right now, so it's got a little bit of a delay. And that's about it. Okay, it's a little dark, but we got our headlight, and we're going for a ride. There's the controller, and let's go. Voltmeter, for some reason, doesn't like to recalibrate very quickly. But the controller's actually working. Got our high beams, the handheld flashlight. Definitely not liking how it's getting later in the season. It's only 8:30 and it's dark out. This is not very good for productivity.
And the deli closes at 9.
Yeah, and after this I have to go get cheese for my sandwich tomorrow, or else I don't get lunch. But there's the garage. We've gone about a half a mile so far, and it hasn't blown up yet. So we're going to park it for the night, and we'll get some more testing done tomorrow. Charge up the batteries. And, yeah, see how it works in the morning. The controller is still stone cold. It didn't even change in temperature. So yeah, that's it. New controller.